Hi, my name is Ina de Saint-Andeol. I was born and raised in France, but I've been traveling for the past 20 years. I've been staying here for a month and ends tomorrow. I am an artist who specializes in collages and with different mediums. I like to explore different mediums. Right now, like you see, my collection this year is about religion and faith, and it's using sand and acrylic and watercolors. I choose this residency, or it chose me, I don't know, because I was interested in the history and culture. The cold also, see how people live in this weather, and nature obviously. I wasn't disappointed. I wanted to, this is the first time I do an artist residency, and it's the first time also that I have to create at the same time as exploring, so that was kind of a challenge for me. And so I wanted to work on with fish bones and still use sand, maybe watercolors, and maybe try to free a little bit more my mind, like connect my hand to my brain without my control freak side attached to it. So I've been working on Icelandic items that I put together, and so I was doing like one every day, and instead of like thinking so much about what I wanted to do. So here you see like some elements from Iceland, and that I put together and use some feathers and fishing strings. And here is I used the prints also. That was quite interesting. So this is like a fish scale that has been focused on. I like also to play with micro and macro. And so here you have like the Vikings element, the fishing. Still this looks like a horse head. So these were like once a day. Here you have like an old man that is a bit of a mix of Inuit and maybe Icelandic history. And so again, like carry on with different materials. Here is part of a legend that I heard that the seals, the woman wearing the seal's skin and stayed here for 7 years. So I just put that together. And then this, I feel a little bit more control. So this is about the freedom of the fish. It says the fishes had feet, then they would run wild. And then here you have little trainers, fish bones. And this is half a hook that you see on the boats. And so again, it's all the elements put together. Here you have a horse, and again the Vikings. Here with the armors. A bit again about fishing. Here it's like geyser and some fish bones that look like little trees and sands. Here's a man who's kind of trapped into a house, and he's only left there with one fishing sticks, and and he just has the view, and he's alone in this environment, and he ate. I like these details because it's about the whale. At the same time, he's petting it, and you feel like it's a bit full. So this is the image that I see from Iceland. Also, like the relation they have with whales is quite interesting. That they can eat it at the same time as adoring it and going watching them. And so that's it. Oh, there's one more. Sorry about that. Then I made a triptych in print. I really liked that workshop. It was really interesting for me. So this is about the birth of Iceland. I think it's like this woman and this man, how they they're going to be related to each other through water, and then together here. They're together here, but at the same time it looks like a section of the Iceland island. So this year, 2017, I'm working on this project called New Faith, and it's about religion and faith around the world. I'm exploring the different faiths that we have throughout the world and throughout the eras, and I'm putting them together with an astrological point of view, which is another faith again. So you can see here, like this is Jupiter, for example, and Jupiter in astrology is understood as the planet that brings luck, and it's also about the creation of the planet. So I looked around the world, and here you have some African, and here is some New Zealand, there is some Greek. And there's some details here that is in sand, and again acrylic and watercolors. And it's very textured, so you feel like you come in and out of the painting, which is quite interesting when you see it in live, and they're very big. There's a little man here that gives you an idea, like we're looking at nearly 3 meters high. And this is Pluto, and it's about revolutionary, it's about making big changes, but it's also about life after death. So here I looked at Greek mythology, and there's more Chinese elements in there. There's some details with, here I put some corals, but I have also some shells sometimes. Here is Venus, it's about the cycles of life. And so my first exhibition will be in America, Los Angeles. So I'm going in, it should be happening by the end of this year, hopefully, if everything goes well. And yeah, I'm looking into exhibiting more over there, as China is a bit challenging for me, but I have another exhibition in Shanghai and in Shenzhen this year also, with another exhibition, with another series which is about the Little Prince, and this is a collage with wool and stickers. And so here's a few examples of the work and they were already exhibited this series in Shanghai in December. So this year is Shenzhen. And I think in conclusion I can say that I'm quite happy to have free my mind a little bit. It was really interesting to be among other artists, international artists with other skills, and I wish that I spent more time to maybe like try their skills, their work, maybe learn from them a little bit more. But overall, it was interesting, and there will be some elements in my future work from Iceland, of course. That's it. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.